Camping for Lions veterans, year 5 of the Dan Campbell era gets underway in Detroit. Alongside me here is our senior NFL writer, Jeremy Fowler, and we know what to expect from Dan Campbell. However, many are unfamiliar with their new DC, Kelvin Shepherd, and their new OC, John Morton. So how different will things be in Detroit this season?
Well, I mean, it's still all about Dan Campbell. He's actually one of the best offensive minds in the NFL. He just doesn't always get credit for it because he says the motivational speeches, and he's known for that. But this guy gets to it on offense, comes from the Sean Payton school. But you see John Morton there, new OC. So they're going to break it all down in their own way because they have so many options on offense that they can get the ball to. They're not going to really overthink this. You could see, some more deep shots of Jamison Williams, their third-year receiver. They're going into his fourth year. They feel like he's a game breaker, only 6 targets per game last year. He could get more of a look. Jahmyr Gibbs could actually line up wide to be more of a wideout / running back at times. They're just going to get their best playmakers the ball whenever they can. You see Jared Goff there. He can take more ownership of the offense, too, because now he's worked under both Sean McVay and Ben Johnson, two of the best offensive minds in the game. He's a top 10 quarterback now, so he will put his imprint on whatever they do with the direction of the offense. And then defensively, Kelvin Shepherd, they feel like they have in an in-house promotion a rising star, somebody who could be a head coach in the future. And he's set up nicely now with Aiden Hutchinson coming back from that injury. They were just so beat up in the front 7. They will be fully healthy going into this year, so they might not have to blitz all that often. They can get pressure with Hutchinson and those guys. Then they have a great secondary to take advantage of that.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson being back for that Detroit defense is going to be huge in this season. Meanwhile, the Cowboys veterans report on Monday, and Micah Parsons still has not received a new extension. I'm sure he saw how much TJ Watt got. How much might Watt's deal impact what Micah Parsons gets at some point?
Yeah, well, the Cowboys are going to have to put something on it in this case because he's only 26, 4 years younger than Watt and Myles Garrett and all these guys getting these $40 million per year deals and more. So he's probably going to be over that threshold. He's on a Reggie White type pace early in his first 4 years. And so the situation here with Dallas is pretty simple. They tend to slow play these things. Last year, they re-signed CeeDee Lamb in late August. So this could be a similar situation. Certainly, Parsons would like to have a deal done. I think he's thinking, hey, we have a chance to do something special. I want to get this contract behind me so I can continue to produce sacks for this defense. Could take a little bit of time, but they are prioritizing Parsons. They want to get that done. And then a little different situation there with Shamar Stewart, first-round pick in Cincinnati. Bengals rookies report today. He is without a contract right now, has not signed. They're still at a stalemate, so he's weighing his options. One of his options is simply to just stay away from the team, to continue to stay away until he gets a deal done. There was some chatter online about would he go back to college, try to snag an NIL deal. I would say that's unlikely at this point. He would prefer to play in Cincinnati if they can work something out. Now they got Trey Hendrickson and Stewart. Their 2 top pass rushers still out.
Yeah, and time is ticking. Bengals first training camp practice.
Happy Friday and welcome to NFL Live. We've got a full house and a packed show for you. Sam Macho, Jeremy Fowler, RC in the house, and Courtney Cronin here in the host chair. And man, it is a good time to be a pass rusher in the NFL as Pittsburgh's TJ Watt became the league's highest paid non-quarterback again. Watt agreed to a 3-year, $123 million contract extension, his $41 million average per year, setting the floor even higher for pass rushers than the deal signed by Cleveland's Myles Garrett that pays him $40 million annually. Watt joining Garrett, Houston's Danielle Hunter, and Vegas's Max Crosby as the league's top edge rushers who got the bag this offseason. You see the numbers there. Watt had 108 career sacks, which ranks 3rd most through 8 NFL seasons since sacks became official in the early 80s, only trailing Reggie White and DeMarcus Ware. And check this out, that number I just mentioned, 108. There is significance to it. 108 career sacks, and he received $108 million fully guaranteed. So exactly $1 million per sack. Incredible stuff here. RC, I'm going to start with you. Beyond TJ Watt, I know your Steelers have been super active this offseason. What do you make of Watt's payday and what it signals for Pittsburgh's approach this season?
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing is you did what you were supposed to do by giving TJ Watt what he's earned and what he has the potential to produce on the field for you. But you look at some of the other moves they made. You go out and you get Jonnu Smith and DK Metcalf. You draft Caleb Johnson out of Iowa at the running back position, and you wait on Aaron Rodgers instead of taking a quarterback at 21 that you don't really see being the future of the franchise. Omar Khan is trying to win, and he's trying to win now. Darius Slay at corner, Jalen Ramsey as a utility defensive back. I love what they've done, but where will that put them in the AFC? Are you better than Kansas City? Are you better than Baltimore? Are you better than Buffalo? Hell, are you even better than the Cincinnati Bengals? So all of these things have to come together under Mike Tomlin for what Omar Khan did this offseason, which is a departure from who Pittsburgh is to show dividends on the field.
Yeah, and it should show dividends, at least on the defensive side of the ball with some of those additions. I understand that losing Minka Fitzpatrick hurts, but adding guys like Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, those are going to be big additions for a pass defense that did struggle. My questions still remain on the offensive side of the ball. Caleb Johnson's big addition, but you waited for Aaron Rodgers. Will he be able to take you not only to the playoffs, but to win in the playoffs? And so, yes, you're making so many moves. You're locking up your star players, but still, will it be enough? I still have question marks on if it'll be enough for this Pittsburgh Steelers team to compete for a title in the AFC.
All right, Jeremy, we know that TJ Watt turns 30 years old this offseason. And there are a lot of people out there who might say a contract of this magnitude for a player of his age might not be worth it. Let's talk about it, though. What does this mean from a salary cap perspective and how it affects the Steelers moving forward?
They're actually okay, Courtney, if they keep their quarterback costs down, which we know Aaron Rodgers is affordable this year. I expect the Steelers to draft a quarterback in the 2026 draft. That would put them on a rookie-scale quarterback they could build around him with these huge numbers like TJ Watt is earning. He's only got a $23 million cap hit this year. It's not too bad. Next year, that goes up to $42 million the next few years. That's like quarterback money. But when I check with people in Pittsburgh, they all say the same thing. We are trying to build a Super Bowl winning roster. Whether they have the quarterback or not to do that is the question. But around the quarterback, they have a lot of pieces now, including one of the best pass rushers in the NFL.
But that's the thing, though, right? You're building this Super Bowl winning roster. Will you have a quarterback that can go win a Super Bowl? Aaron Rodgers this year, we know what his age is. We know that he doesn't plan on playing an extended period of time. So are you willing to make the moves? If you're a good football team this year, you win 10, 11 games, become a playoff football team, are you willing to move up and go get that dude so that this playoff roster pays dividends right now? Because with some of these older pieces that you're adding, it doesn't seem like you're working to win 10 years from now. It's like you're working to win now, much like we saw the Los Angeles Rams do in 2021.
Acho, I know that cost is obviously pretty high, but TJ Watt is one of the best pass rushers in the league. You think it's worth it?
Oh, 100% worth it. People talk a lot about his age, but they shouldn't be talking about his age. They should be talking about TJ Watt's production. Since 2017, no one has more sacks than him, more forced fumbles, more quarterback hits, more tackles for loss. And so age, you can talk about age all you want, but his production, it emanates past him. He helps guys to the left of him. He helps guys who are on the inside. He helps guys like Alex Highsmith passing on the opposite side, pass rushing on the opposite side. So for me, I look at the production that he has earned, and he's worth every penny. And Jeremy said it earlier, the salary cap is going to increase as these seasons continue. And so that cap hit that he has right now, it's not going to be as much as a salary cap increases.
Man, you had to do this, right? TJ Watt earned this contract. You're taking care of all of these people that aren't lifelong Pittsburgh Steelers. You're going to get this sort of production from TJ Watt this year, next year, and the year after. As long as he's healthy and he's on the field, you know what he produces. You also know the way that equates star, the linchpin of your entire organization, not only happy, but taken care of was a must. I love the deal by Omar Khan, and now TJ Watt has to make him right.
And as we know, pass rushers often have second primes. It's one of those positions that when you get 30, sometimes you get better. TJ